In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Dragon 60. Here we go. 19 tight. 9. Back up. Let go.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Right side, caught by Lamb. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Get out of the gun is Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short for 1st down after a gain of 7.
Hey, Smash. Ready, ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal to try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, first and goal.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Bears first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Osa Odigizua. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hilton now to throw on first and 10. Wide open, they lose Mitchell. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
24 yards. That's good for a Cowboy.
Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw, it's Milton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play for the Cowboys. A gain of 48.
70 Rangers. Here we go. Set.
To the air. It's Milton. And he's in. Keith Mitchell. Touchdown, Dallas.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
19 Lions. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Go Street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 24-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Milton. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ready.
3rd and a long way to go.
Ready. Not 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Milton. Back down the field for Lamb. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown Cowboys. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
A play fake. Now Williams. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Red! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Okay, ready?
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's go. 65 catch. 6-18.
Throwing again is Milton. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
70 Lions. Ready?
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Ready, ready.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Lions.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one, picks up the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Chicago.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
And the Bears, 1st and goal, Chicago.
Throwing again, Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play that...
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Williams to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready? Steady.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys. First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 20.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On second down, here's Milton. This pass right side, caught by Leonard. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Seven Pirates. Raptor all 80.
Milton going to look to throw it again. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up fourth down. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Bears
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Bears.
And a short one caught by Loveland. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Second and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. On the move left. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Moore going in motion. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 5.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him.
Good blocking, and he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Bears.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now a return coming from the 14. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way back. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Hot downfield by Odunze. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Bears
To throw is Williams. That's taken in by Chubb. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Chicago.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Here's Williams. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Williams to throw on second down. On the run to the right. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he'll take it on in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Forced out wide.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Right side, caught by Burton. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That one good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Throwing is Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Get up. Don't be lying.
On first down, here's Milton. Flush to his right. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Deputy. Bracco 80.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Now second and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 7, Cougar 19. Ready,
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
What is up?
Chubb. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
That one taken in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready up. Top low 18. Tag. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good from just a couple.
19.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Mustang 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And a nice pickup of 6. Going to take it down to the 21-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On the go.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go. 60. Go.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There are so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Let's go now. Steady.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Osa Odigizua. What a title game he's putting together. Trying to will his guys to the Super Bowl. He's got 3 sacks in this one. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Come on, come on. Hey! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys as their fans will celebrate. They claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.